Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. This is your host Parth Sane. Welcome to the podcast today. आज बहुत दिनों के बाद ये इन पर्सन पॉडकास्ट शूट करने का अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला है. Sir, welcome to the show.
Shiva, it's my pleasure, and rather I should welcome you. You come to Delhi, and we could arrange this beautiful studio for this podcast, and that's how we are today together, and it will be a more informative, talk today.
Yes, sir. सर मैं देख रहा था आजकल न्यूज़ चल रहा है ईरान के बारे में कुछ हो रहा है अभी. आप बताएं कि व्हाट इज द गॉसिप ऑन दैट.
I think more than gossip, things are on ground if you see. If you go by the news today, around 100 cities are in turmoil and they're burning as per the news if you see. Tehran is burning. It is something like a civil war in Iran. And it looks staged, orchestrated in a way that there's a regime change plan there. What news reports also say that Delta Force is already in Iraq and they are ready for the invasion into Iran. Before that, I think Khamenei is already, there are reports that he's fled to Russia or he's in the borders, and people say that the CIA is not letting him run away. They want to kidnap him the way they've done with the Venezuelan president. So there's a lot happening in Iran. And I think after Venezuelan victory, Trump has this edge that he wants to sort out, Iran also and do the regime change because of various reasons we'll discuss next.
Yeah. So if you see, this is like a symptom that I've seen that, okay, Iran incident is happening, but we also have associated cyber aspect of it where the IP, is like is disabled. The cyber domain is disabled.
So if you see, the mobile devices, as we were discussing, that it is IPv6, and the normal internet and broadband connections, which may be IPv4 in the country, most of the places, they have disabled all the internet services in Iran, and there is a internet, you can say, a blockade or internet ban in the entire country.
Okay.
So basically, to ensure that these all rumors that regime change has finished or Khamenei has been captured, because the civil unrest is very strong. And the burqa, I should say, there was this protest and there was this revolution, I should say. So burqa revolution was quite successfully, stopped by Khamenei and his, this Iran's military. But this time, I think he'll not have a way out. And what it feels that the civilians themselves are very troubled by Iran's regime, this cleric regime, which have been so, Sharia has been put very strongly, and the freedom of people. Because if you see earlier, the Shah's empire, you see the old photographs, you'll find women and men, they're going in Western clothes. Even Shahs, if you see Shahs and many other rulers in the Middle East, you'll find they wear Western clothes, they behave in a very modern way. But since this, this revolution started in Middle East, and after this, things have been very bad for the civilians. What reports say that they have basement parties, they have away from the city, they enjoy the normal modern life. The Gen Zs, they are not happy with whatever is happening. Over the years, though Khamenei was revered as one of their very senior, important clerics, and things used to change, but things have, with the Gen Z, and over the years, things have changed. Lot of inflation, a lot of sanctions from the Western world. And thereafter, what has happened is that the people feel that their independence, their flexibility of moving, how Western world sees them, they cannot go and study in many countries. Iran is seen as the notorious country in Middle East. So I think that has made a lot of difference for this revolt.
And I think what you're saying with the youth, right, that dissatisfaction with the youth, that is something I even observed. Like recently, when I had gone on a trip, I had met an actual Iranian person. So he was telling me about his life in Iran and when he was there and what people are feeling like. So many of the things that you are talking about, somebody told me about it. So, I have that experience when somebody is describing what life is like in Iran and everything else. So, which is the incredible part where I am wondering if regime change happens, which is what we are talking about. And so, do we think that it will go back to pre-Islamic Revolution days where the Shah will be in control, or what kind of a government system will be there in place, and will it be like that we used to see before?
I think not so drastic change, but there'll be model. The son of the, I think, lineage Reza Pahlavi, the name. He is pitted by the Western or the US and their support that he'll be the next supreme leader or the president of Iran. And once he comes, the changes will start. See, if you see the location of Iran in the Middle East, it is the biggest problem child. UAE, Saudi Arabia are the rich countries who want peace, and they are hand in gloves with the Western world because of the oil economy, there were other things. Iraq, after Saddam Hussein, has been taken over by US. It is more like a US, their bases are there, the Air Force bases are there, the army bases are there, naval things are taken care by the Saudi and the UAE. The point is that is a good, platform for them to launch any operations. So the only country which is a misfit in the entire region is Iran, and Iran has these three, proxy militant groups, the three H's, the so-called three H's, the Hezbollah, Hamas, and Houthis. Now, Iran, as per their holy text, we know that Yahud and Hanud, the Hindus and the Jews, they are as per the Quran, so they cannot tolerate the Jews. And the whole aim of these clerics is that the Jews should be finished. They cannot be tolerated. And the Jew land is Israel. And Palestine, which claims that land, is again supported by Iran. Iran is the only country which supports Palestine in a very strong and very effective with all the military, these terrorist type activities with the 3H, Houthis, Hezbollah and Hamas. Now, there are sayings that Hamas was also supported initially by CIA to get PLA out, Palestinian Liberation Army. But the problem area is that there have been long history of Hamas and Houthis disturbing the peace of Middle East. Even UAE and Saudi do not want this. But Iran has been strong enough. Iran is a big country. It cannot be invaded by military power. If you remember, in our childhood, I used to listen to these Iran and Iraq war going for so many years, right? But Iran cannot be captured in a way because of length and breadth in the army. And you'll be surprised to know that the scientists and engineers are the best in the world, the Iranians. That's why they keep developing these nuclear programs and the missile systems.
I agree with you on it because
Yes.
I had a professor who was Iranian,
Yes.
and I worked in his lab before when I was in the US as a student. And I've had the same experience. They are brilliant people,
Yes.
and they are ready to work when it means that it is like they are particular drive to achieve something.
Yes. So, and see, earlier they had a very Western type of upbringing and the universities came. That's why the education is good. Post this, what you say, the Arabian Summer, I think this revolt is called, where everything turned into the clerics, hands of clerics.
That was the time when the Khamenei
Khamenei
movement,
yeah,
they were
movement
in
started,
France, and then they suddenly
yes.
moved the revolution to Iran.
Arab Spring.
Yes,
Arab
yes.
Spring is the rising of this cleric world and the Sharia taking over.
Yes.
Post that, things have been, literally stopped, folded, closed in a way for the teens. I think 2-3 generations took it. But now the Gen Z says that what have we gained? So much of sanctions from US. It is the most sanctioned country, Iran, by the West. No development. What it is doing, it is because of its own capabilities. Its friends are China, Russia. So effectively, it has friends and North Korea, right? So it wants to be a nuclear power because have you seen one thing that US doesn't generally finger North Korea? Because it knows, he's a mad guy.
There is a rocket man over there,
yes. So no, he'll just take a missile or nuclear armament firing.
Essentially, rocket
US,
man.
US coast. Iran is going to be a nuclear powered country or nuclear capable country. So that's why they want to stop Iran, because if it gets its nuclear capability, then they cannot stop him. This is a time, and they are hell-bent in last operation, they were hell-bent in resolving this Iran issue. But though it did not succeed, it caused some damage. But if you see the reports, their progress is still on, right?
I think it was the Fordo operation.
Yeah, Fordo operation, yes. So now the fact is, this time they will not let it go. And what they did this time, CIA and say the Israel Defense Forces, that they started creating this problem from within. They made the people of Iran realize that you are in a wrong regime, it is not good for you, and your future is not safe with them. And actually, there's a lot of corruption and a lot of issues with the government also. Hence, this is inevitable. But what is affecting, what in the bigger game is that the problem of Hamas and Palestine will also be solved. If the regime change happens, the question which you asked, Reza Pahlavi comes in, he will be pro-West. If he's pro-West, then all the funds which are going to Houthi, Hamas and Hezbollah, that will be stopped. The retaliation by Hamas and Hezbollah will be stopped. And in one way, the plan to create a new Suez Canal route from Israel and putting the Hamas and Palestinians into Sinai Desert, all the big game will take shape where UAE and Saudi is also interested.
And it's like the same thing, right? Like Trump said he wants to put Trump Tower in the Gaza Strip.
He says, I want to put my feet on the banks. So these ideas are there. So the bigger plan is all about real estate.
Yes.
Getting the Gaza Strip is actually a very beautiful strip, and it is very strategically located. And instead of the Suez Canal, which always gets jammed and the Houthis keep attacking it, if you can create an alternate route through Israel, through the Gaza Strip, then you will have an alternate route, and which will be beneficial for Europe as well as the trade between Middle East. And even India is party to that.
So essentially what we are saying is location.
What is Pakistan is all about location. Because it is just adjacent to Afghanistan. Okay. And Afghanistan does not have a sea axis. Pakistan has a sea axis. Iran has never been friendly to West. That's why they keep pampering Pakistan. So that is how it is. And if you see, Israel had IDF, Israel Defense Forces, had actually annihilated the Hezbollah through the pager attack. Again, it's a very typical EW, operation if you are aware of.
Mm-hmm. So it's like that part where you just mentioned the sea axis, right? So it's like I was listening to this audiobook. I think it's called The Revenge of Geography.
Okay.
So it goes into detail how the geography of a nation and its boundaries makes certain conflicts like insufferable in the sense that it can never end until the borders are really resolved. So coming to that aspect of things, when you think like, okay, so are we like perpetually doomed to keep fighting until there is a change in the borders? Because if you listen to what our leadership has been saying, we have heard people saying that borders can always change. So this is a statement made by our top of the brass.
So if I should quote General Narayanan, we both have met him in Jaipur Dialogues. So he has been privy to a CIA map wherein the borders of these countries will change. And in that plan, since you're mentioning specifically for Pakistan, we are talking, the Pakistan will break into 4 different areas, and Gilgit-Baltistan and Azad Kashmir will come to India, and the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa will go to Afghanistan. And Sindh being there and Balochistan will be an independent country. So these plans are already in place 20, 30 years ago. And the West and the CIA and all these, you can call them deep state or the people who run the world, or they plan accordingly. Okay. Even the Ukraine conflict was planned in such a way how to, reduce the fighting capability of Russia. But it turned out to be different. Russia proved more resolute, and it got what it wanted.
And this also with Russia, like the recent thing that happened, I heard like US troops boarded a Russian flag carrier, or oil carrier. What is that story, sir? Like it seems like a confrontation is bound to happen.
Coming back to, we did the Venezuelan, conflict last time, or the operation. What more info has come in the Venezuelan, conflict is that actually the government was very corrupt. And Venezuela is important for 2 things. One is the oil resource, which is the biggest in the world, and second is the drugs. Okay, they say they agree, but in closed cover, the reality is that CIA is actually benefiting from the drugs trade and production of drugs in Venezuela and Colombia and all these places. Venezuelan, the Hugo Chavez, the earlier president, was in one way not stopping the US and their CIA and other departments getting involved with the profiting from the drug trade. But this guy, the president, Maduro, he actually wanted to get some share from the drug trade, and which was not acceptable to the US.
At least allegedly.
Allegedly. So these are all rumors, but logically it looks okay.
Yes.
And his entire, he was not protected by the Venezuelan forces. Only I think 30 or 40 or maybe more close security personnel from Cuba Because he did not trust his Venezuelan troops. People from Cuba were hired for his personal security. They were only actually killed in the operation. No Venezuelan was killed, and even the vice president and others were hand in gloves with US to ensure that he is removed. So it was a clean operation wherein people, we always say na ki kile ke darwaze bhitar se kholte the. It was totally involved, and people did not want him to continue because the oil wells were not doing well. And there was a lot of corruption, the inflation was very high, and they said, let's do away with him, let US do the needful, and if US wants some share in the oil wells, let it be. At least the economy will move and this guy will move out.
Basically, whatever Major Arey was saying. Like,
yes, yes. So that is what reality happens even in this Iranian operation. I'm sure when Israel Defense Forces got the senior leaders of Hamas killed in Iran itself, internal people are involved, moles are involved. And even in the pager attack, if you know, it was all planned. And it was a typical electronic warfare attack with, I should say, kinetic action also. So what they did was they infiltrated their, IDF infiltrated their people. The spy wing of Israel Defense Forces.
Yes, Mossad.
So Mossad was successful in getting its people inside the higher ranks of Hezbollah. And they convince the higher ranks that using smartphones is not a good thing for communication. What you should do, you should go for classical methods of communication. So they agreed, which is very common. The smartphones get hacked, like our phones are here, and anybody can hack in and listen or see what we are talking and the conversations and important things. So they agreed, yes, what to do. Their mole suggested to Hezbollah top leaders that we should shift to pages. It was all planned 2-3 years ago. It was deliberately.
It is what they call supply chain attack.
So it is a mix of many things. So what happens is you first tell the people who you want to affect that this is not good for you. Pages are good for you because pages cannot be hacked, right? It is not an IP device. It is a normal, it works something like a cellular system, the old cellular system. There's a central tower and there's small devices and you keep getting messages. So there is no IP packet, you cannot hack them, right? Until you go into the system and you send messages from the control center, which is not possible. So what it did was it made them, take a decision that we should only communicate in pages. Now, pages, where will they come from? They'll come from South Korea or such important countries who still manufacture them for certain specific orders. These pages were shipped. That is how the supply chain attack comes in. They are shipped to UK. And UK, these pages were tampered with. So two things were put, the detonator as well as the explosive. And the detonator was, in a way, the explosive will be triggered by certain specific SMS, certain message, okay?
Coded sequence.
A sequence. A coded, a pre-known message which will trigger the detonator and which the explosive will go. Then they are supplied to the Hezbollah. You'll be surprised to know they started using these pages for at least 6-7 months. When they had confidence, everybody keeps a pager in his belt. If you've seen, I've seen this pager era also, or in his pocket.
Even nowadays, sometimes in the hospitals also, they use the pagers.
Very rarely because the mobiles do.
No, I've seen that still in America they do.
US. So US is a old technology country. They still have paper ballots.
Yes.
So on a lighter side, but nevertheless, so it was proliferated. Everybody had confidence. They started using it. A specific date was selected. A time was selected when a specific coded message, which will trigger this detonator and explosive, was given, and suddenly people started blowing off. And that explosive was enough to, cause sufficient damage to the, Hezbollah ranks. And you saw so actually it is an electronic warfare. So electronically you are doing this warfare and there's no kinetic action. The kinetic action is in the explosive.
In the device itself.
So the supply chain, you have gone into the supply chain. First of all, you've gone into their hierarchy, into their orbit. You have created an impression, created a perspective. With that perspective, you convince them to get into a pager. You get into the supply chain, false sense of security, and it is right. So, but they did not know it is all planned, right?
Yes.
Had it been random, then they wouldn't have been able to, smuggle that explosive and detonator into the pager.
Right.
And what they did is they convinced them, went to the supply chain. It was already pre-decided. Kahan UK mein aayega, how everything was prepared. Ab initio. It was not कि अभी order कर दिया तो क्या करेंगे.
Exactly.
The operation was planned 2-3 years ago. Once they got the pager, they got the confidence, they started using it, and then after that, the fear was so much that they were not able to see any electronic devices near them. And it actually broke psychologically, it affected them so badly. So that is how Hezbollah was.
The psyops aspect of it.
So everything is involved, but primarily it is an electronic warfare.
Yes.
If I say primarily how, through electronic message, you detonate a device and create panic within the ranks. So that is how
the interesting part of that is not everybody who's carrying a pager is known in advance.
Yes.
Meaning to say that anybody who reported to hospital with certain kind of injury, that can be monitored to find out who is the potential person who is that terrorist. That also can be possible proxy way to find out.
But see, the Hamas knows, the Mossad knows that Hezbollah ke leaders kaun hai. They know it very well, right?
No, but I'm saying that they are using it even for the street level people also. Like,
Yes.
So that means that anybody who is hidden, who is not very visible.
Even you'll be surprised to know various senior leadership of Hezbollah who were not known by Mossad, they also
were discovered.
Ki ye bhi phat gaya.
Yes.
Because see, if it is used, because they got confidence and they realized the best way to communicate, even the higher ranks got exposed.
Yes.
And it actually finished the rank and file of Hezbollah, exposed them. And that is how they fled to Yemen. So many things happen. In the same way, Hamas ka to alag hi hai. Hamas is like building those tunnels into, Gaza Strip and all. They have managed in so much of time to clear most of the Gaza Strip. But see, the mother root is Iran. If Iran is finished, the funding finishes, and these organizations, proxy organizations, they'll finish. Without funding, they have no,
the lifeblood of any organization is
the funding. Even ISI, you even see any organization, Jamaat.
And any organization is funding.
So, but it knows, Iran is there to take care. If Iran finishes, you see the Middle East will change drastically. That is how we see things.
So, I think from the overall aspect of things, like, what is this, recurring theme that I'm hearing? Ki, Modi ko utha ke leke jayenge. Like, what is this funny thing that the narrative is being driven?
Venezuela is a small country, and further it is more like a banana republic with 4-5 lakh of armed forces protecting the country, who are himself not paid well. They were happy that the president to be taken off. So you can't compare a country like Venezuela with India.
Of course.
We've got around 13-14 lakhs armed forces. Count paramilitary alag hai. The Ministry of Home Affairs ke andar itne forces hain. You've got their army, navy. Their F-35 just enters Kochi and tries to see, and it is spotted and it is caught.
Essentially, it's painted, what we call.
So it's radar, it is being detected. Once it's detected, you can fire a missile on that. They do not have the capability to enter the shores of the country from any side. Himalayas to chhodi do. China got a beating. Why is China so friendly after Galwan? Itni pitai khai, now they know ki bhai pange nahi lene. They will attack Taiwan, now they'll not think of. They are now more friendly with the RIC coming in. Right? So the people who are talking this, they do not understand the might of the country. And we are the third or fourth strongest army or defense forces in the world. Even for even China thinks twice, it will never attack India. Let me tell you, because the geography is such. You have Himalayas there, we are on a higher altitude, they are on a lower altitude. For them to attack, in certain sectors 62, we were not equipped. Right?
I think the better question is, why would it be any logical sense to piss off 1 billion people?
Yes. Though SIR has said now we are lesser.
Yes.
20 crore lesser. Instead of 140 or 120. But nevertheless, and for US to bring its aircraft carrier on our shores and attack, we will sort them out. And see, whatever Trump is doing, it is doing just for its midterm election. We are actually missing the bigger game.
It is a messaging play.
No, it is because it knows, it has told its Republican teams that see, if we don't do well, we don't perform, I may be impeached. So he has to get his rating better. How to improve his rating?
Sir, even the story is that I think today or yesterday, the Senate passed the war powers resolution where the vote was passed, but Trump is going to veto it. So which means that even what Congress is telling him, please don't go attack them, he is going to go and say, ja, main nahi karta.
नहीं करता, अच्छी बात है. But point is, if the midterm elections when he loses, then he knows he doesn't have the confidence of the Congress, right?
Which is why he's saying to people कि I will not do the war, मतलब मैं जो करना चाहता करूँगा, आप बोल रहे हो कि नहीं इसको आगे मत बढ़ाओ, that we will see. We have to make a good impression.
See, he knows he's not going to win it.
Yes.
So how do you create like what Asim Munir has done.
Huh.
He had a bad, impression, reputation, no respect.
Sorry, you should say failed marshal.
Failed marshal Asim Munir, okay? So what he did, he was the biggest gainer of Sindoor.
Yes.
Okay, from somebody who was not liked by anybody, he became field marshal or field marshal, whatever you want to say, and he gained. India did not gain by all this war, psychological and propaganda. So in the same way, Trump's impression ये है कि ये टैको है. एक तो ये पुतिन से डरता है. पुतिन से he has got German roots. Somehow he is very very favorable with Putin, and he cannot be anti-Putin, which Biden was. And secondly, more importantly, it is that he feels that keeping Putin in quiet will be better for him. He has an image that he always chickens out, taco, right? Trump always chickens out. So what he does, he wants to prove a point. कि देखो, तो क्या किया, अपने मोहल्ले का जो सबसे छोटा बच्चा है उसको 2 थप्पड़ मारा, and the situation was all created. Yes. And then we say we have done the biggest operation. क्या operation था उसमें? ठीक है? The point is, when the country doesn't want a leader and there's so much of corruption, you can put your people inside.
It's right for the picking, basically.
Yes, it was ready. So it was a hanging fruit. He took it. But whether he can do the same thing in Iran is again, I think Venezuela has given him the confidence. If the Iran operation regime change happens, he'll be more stronger. His ratings will improve. So that's why what we know and what the rumors say, that the Delta forces who were, again, they were involved in Venezuela, are also in Iraq, ready to cross over Iran. The situation, whenever the battle is there, the battle is made ready for the troops to come. So ready हो गया है, Khamenei भाग रहा है. So it's very easy to put Reza Pahlavi as chief, and then the Iran matter is sorted. Iran matter sorted हो गया तो your Gaza real estate plan will be okay. Yes. And your ratings अगर बच गया तो he'll have 2 more years. So and this is the overall plan.
And maybe he can make some more money in the process.
He's making money from beginning. I think his Trump coins, what was it? Liberty coins.
Yes.
He made all the money he invested in the elections where he gained back from that Liberty coins. This is the first, office of profit is such a big issue in India. If you see US, blatantly they, do things, corruption in a very different way. I'm surprised, even उनके presidential, वो क्या कहते हैं?
I mean, technically they have an emoluments clause in which they are prohibited by the constitution. But the thing is that if nobody is willing to enforce a piece of paper, then what does it matter?
Judges भी वही appoint करता है. See, they do not have IAS वाला हमारी तरह. What they have कि वो they'll select the best from the country, जो भी private sector में उसको बना देंगे minister secretary, like उसको भी बना दिया था Elon Musk को. अब उसको बना के अपने ही लोग हैं. Judges को भी वही appoint करेगा. तो it is all fixed. Yes. Even in the swearing in, I came to know what you also must be knowing. कि tables, they sell those tables कि भी जिसको attend करना है उसमें भी पैसे कमाना है.
हाँ वो.
Right? अब you can't expect that in Raisina Hills and in our country where Modi is swearing and people are buying tickets and going.
हाँ so मतलब वो it's a charitable dinner करके बोलते हो.
They have a very capitalist culture. So you can't compare. And secondly, these rumors, these are all, see, the same way Venezuela का है, they are also trying the regime change in India for long with certain parties which we don't want to name, right? And they are creating this, देखो सारी चीज़ वोट चोरी हो रहा है. वहाँ भी यही था कि इसका मुदरो का वो he's stolen the votes and become a president. The same things are happening here. And this is one lobby which is trying to infuse into social media and thinks यार इंडिया में भी हो जाएगा, हमारे यहाँ भी गड़बड़ है. I feel the social media, the AI works in such a way that one set of people keep getting reels and everything inputs against the government.
It's a confirmation bias.
Yes. And some set, the pro-governments keep getting all good things of the government. So actually they are, rather both are in illusion. They don't see the middle path, the reality. And ये तो अलग ही game में चला. उनको लग रहा हाँ regime change हो जाएगा, मोदी बहुत whatever is happening.
Basically all the social media algorithms are designed to maximize time on the app. But so whatever appeals to you the most.
The next moment, rather what appeals, if your phone is here, you talk, I want to go to Maldives. Suddenly you find all because your camera and microphone are always on.
Yes.
And they go to the Google database, they see क्या inputs आ रहे हैं उसको वही दिखाओ. So what I'm trying to say is that because of this, there's a lot of people, the new generation who have not seen, do not understand. माने जिसने civics भी नहीं पढ़ा होगा स्कूल में कि उसको लोकसभा राज्यसभा का फर्क भी नहीं पता, वो भी कह रहा है कि नहीं गवर्नमेंट अच्छा नहीं काम कर. I met some of the Gen Zs in train. They said, why should we vote? The government is not working. I said, okay, which government is not working? The state government, central government. उनको यही नहीं पता कि स्टेट में अपर हाउस लोअर हाउस क्या होता है. उनको द सिस्टम ऑफ इलेक्शन नहीं पता. नहीं सर वोट चोरी. मैं वोट चोरी कैसे होती है? दे डोंट अंडरस्टैंड. इलेक्शन में आप जो प्रोसेस क्या है What is the duty of election commission? Is election commission under government? मतलब ऐसी चीजें आप देखोगे लगे they are totally in an illusion कि बोला है तो हो रहा है. So that, and there are huge chunks of people. तो ऐसे लॉट को, अच्छा सोशल मीडिया कौन कंट्रोल कर रहा है? By the US, deep state and US and
Yes.
so they keep feeding, at least they know कि ये तो जो पेट्रियोटिक लॉट है इनको तो इफेक्ट नहीं होगा. The illusion वाले उनको और इनपुट दो. देखो अब वेनेजुएला में हो, यहाँ भी हो गया. I am surprised to see one of the ministers saying ये मोदी को भी हो जाए. मतलब how stupid. We are such a strong country. US हिम्मत भी नहीं करेगा.
As if all these people who are sitting over there to defend our borders, they will just sit on their hands like this.
See, like Sri Gauravarya ji has said that no, किले के दरवाजे भीतर से खुलते हैं. आपको इनर हैंड नहीं होगा तो कोई किला नहीं आप तोड़ सकते. इंडिया इज सच अ बिग किला. 3 places you got the ocean, right? And on top is your Himalayas. कहाँ से आओगे भाई? बांग्लादेश है. You cannot get a big chunk of, and the amount of forces deployment we've got in our eastern sector, northeast and the eastern sector is, I am telling you, we are more stronger there than the west. Okay, so that is how things are, and this is all daydreaming, wet dreams, I should say. So you can imagine anything,
yes.
right, on a lighter side. So this is how, and I really tell the audience that smell your coffee. You can't imagine what happened in Venezuela or such a corrupt leader and what the situation. What India is an upcoming force. It is our century, our next few decades are ours. And you can't equate them and assume कि कुछ हो जाएगा and keep expecting. So that is, let's be positive. Let's trust our country, our men. The Make in India things are going so well. And further, we should back our government. Even various things I have seen earlier when Indira Gandhi took that 97, all the other parties supported the government. Whosoever the people have voted and put on the government's chair, and he has a right to take decision because he has the vote of the majority of the country. We have to support his decisions.
It is also that same small speech I always come back to remember, and maybe the editor can play that small clip where he's talking, Mr. Vajpayee is talking कि
सरकारें आएंगी जाएंगी देश
रहना चाहिए.
So I think that is what it should be, and that is how we should end this podcast today. That we should support our country. ठीक है, 19-20 हर जगह होता है. I have seen in last 47 years of 46 years of my age, I have seen what we were. I used to listen कि जब Morarji Desai 60s में people used to fast on Monday कि हमारा we never used to grow so much of rice and हम US से लाते थे, वो भी हमें वो rice देते थे जो cow and horses were they were eating, वो red color cow, animal breed. And वो आता था, and we used to import that rice. Our economy was not well. So Morarji Desai said that entire country should fast on Monday. There are generations who fast on Monday because of lack of. आज हमारे पास इतने grains है, हमारे पास इतना कुछ. We are so rich country. We export.
Sometimes we donate for free. We donate for free.
All because of the Green Revolution,
yes.
right? So we have कहाँ से? I remember 80s, 90s में 2000 में where transportation, the roads were in a poor state, trains were in a poor state. Very few places flights were there. Cars were not affordable. Flights में जाना was a luxury. The first flight I took was on IL-76 of Indian Air Force. What I'm trying to say, going for a common man, middle class, के लिए flight were a big thing. आज तो everybody goes in a flight.
Sir, today I came from Navi Mumbai International Airport. Amazing airport. Amazing. It looks like any other airport that could be like a Dubai, or it could be any other that kind of world-class airport, which is
Indira
fantastic.
Gandhi International Airport is too good. The Jewar Airport, which is coming, is again very good. The transformation which is happening is huge. You see the Vande Bharat trains. Bullet train is coming, it's a reality. You just give 5 more years. We are 4th richest economy in the world. Our army is 3rd or 4th best in the world. We've got best of all the things. After this de-dollarization which happens in US economy is going to go down. You see, I've been to Paris, I've been to Europe, you've been in US. You see their infrastructure, their trains, their metros are so
It's
old.
crumbling. It's crumbling.
It's crumbling. It is dirty. You
It
can't
is not
imagine.
safe also, sir.
It is not safe with all the robbers floating around.
Like in New York City, people always stand right next to the wall because they're afraid that somebody will push them on the tracks.
Yes.
It is to that extent that they're afraid.
Their lives are not safe. If you see India, that will be much safer. The only problem is we got too much of population. The resources are limited. There's a lot of work. Work is under progress. वो है.
Yes.
But we are much better than what we were 20 years ago. And this not one government has done. Yes, this government has done more. but it has been a transformation. We are improving. So you can't listen to such stories
Exactly,
and have this
exactly.
imagination ki hoga, and we are much better. After this de-dollarization, crumbling of Europe and West, the strongest country will be Russia, because it has got maximum of the resources which you need to run a country. Russia, China, and India, RIC are the future. It will be not far where the foreigners are coming in India to get
Yes,
jobs, right?
yes,
Things
yes.
are. I've seen my brother go to US. You've gone to US, and now people will come to India to get jobs. That is a reality. It will take time, 5-10 years, but we are going in a very good pace. Things are improving.
Absolutely.
Everything which earlier, I remember my brother and sister used to come from USCI. I never used to see those products in India. Now whatever is there in any of these countries also
Easily
available in
available.
India. और वहाँ तो लोग कम है, यहाँ तो आपको अर्बन कंपनी में आपका बार्बर भी आ जाएगा, आपका प्लम्बर
10
भी आ
minutes में
जाएगा.
Blinkit भी आ जाता है.
Life is so simple.
हाँ.
So, and the quality of life is improving, and the infrastructure, roads, the railways, they all are improving. The air traffic, I think we are just improving day by day. So we should have faith in our country. The government may change, the leader may change, but set of people are same, and
Yes.
we've got good set of people who are leading the country.
Exactly.
On that note, I think we should end this
Yes, sir.
podcast. So all the best.
Thank you, audience. Thanks for tuning on to the show. I hope आपको बहुत पसंद आया. Please subscribe to Sir's channel, Comtech. You will find the link in the description, and like, share, subscribe to all of us, so we can continue to grow together as a community. And signing off. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.